Hello, dear learners. In our grammar series, we have covered most of the grammar topics. Now we are going to learn prepositions. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed our YouTube channel, please subscribe for more amazing videos and for free materials and worksheets. So, let's dive into the topic preposition. You may be wondering, what is preposition? So preposition is a word that indicates relationship of a noun or pronoun. It can show time, location, or direction. So in a simple word, with the help of prepositions, we come to know the position of a noun or pronoun. So prepositions are divided into three categories: preposition of time, preposition of place, and preposition of direction. In this video, you will learn preposition of time, and we will explore the rest of the prepositions in the next series or video. So let's learn preposition of time. And which are the preposition will come into preposition of time. The most important preposition of time we have covered in this video. If you have difficulty in any other prepositions, you definitely comment us, or you can follow this YouTube channel. You can DM us on our Instagram account. The first one is at. Use at for exact time or short period of the day. When you're talking about exact time or specific time, you will use at. For example, I get up at 6 o'clock. It means a specified time, exact time. Not before the 6 o'clock, not after the 6 o'clock. We go to school at 7:30 a.m. The exact time, not before that, not after that. The exact time is 7:30. She studies at night, particular part of the day. Okay, at night, not in the morning, not at the afternoon, or not any other day, at the night only. And the meeting starts at noon, specific time, at noon, not at the morning, after in a night time or any other time, at noon. The simple tip you will come to know, or you will just read those simple tips, and it will be easy for you to remember when or where you will use this preposition at. With the clock time, whenever you are specifying, when you are talking about clock time, you will use at. Any festivals, you will use at. Meal times, use at. And short movement, you will use at. Let's see the examples. The shop closes at midnight. At midnight is also a preposition of time. The train arrives at 7:30 a.m. Not before that, not after that. The specific time is 7:30. I usually eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. So exact 7 o'clock, not before that, not after that, the exact 7 o'clock. She likes to take a nap at lunchtime, not at dinner time, not in the breakfast time, not any other time after the at the lunch time. We exchange gifts at Christmas, not at Deepavali, not any other festivals, at Christmas only. Let's see the second one. The second one is on. Use on for days and dates. For example, we play football on Sunday. Here specification of Sunday is a day. So you will use any day. You will use on Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Saturday, or on Sunday. Any date. My birthday is on 12th March, or maybe on 13th March, or maybe on 16th March, or maybe on 11th March, or 11th May, or you can use any other date, but use with the on. They went to a party on New Year's Day, special day. Okay, if you're talking about any special day, so you will use on my birthday. Okay, so that also you can use as a special day. The exam is on Monday morning, day plus part of the day. Okay, so on Monday as well as Monday morning. So on Monday afternoon, on Tuesday morning, on Tuesday afternoon. Okay, so that way you can use on. The simple tips you will see here, and remember that specific days, dates or special occasion you will use on. For example, we will have a picnic on Sunday. So it is on Sunday. Any day you will use any day, and you will use on for the any day. The school closes on Independence Day. On Independence Day, it is special occasion. He received a special gift on his birthday. That is also special occasion on his birthday. The festival parade starts on 15th August. Dates. Okay. So with date also you will use that on. My brother will come on 10th May. Dates or the date you will use here 10th May. With 10th May you will use on. The next one is in. So how will you use in? To use in for months, years, seasons, long periods and parts of the day. I was born in 2009 year. I was born in 2010 year. I was born in 2011 year. Okay. So that also year, with year you can use in. So if you're talking about any year, you will use in. It rains a lot in July with month. Okay, my birthday is in July. My birthday is in May. That also you can use month. We go on vacation in summer. Okay, so with seasons also, in summer, in autumn, in spring, in winter, in any other season you will use with in. She studies in the evening part of the day. In the evening, okay, in the afternoon, uh, in the any other part of the day. Now you will see in the previous slides, or in the previous a few minutes ago we have seen that at evening also is there, in evening also is here. So when I'm talking about exact particular time, exact particular day of the time, you will use at evening. But in the evening, or in that particular evening, you will start your work, your study. That is also you can use in the evening. So not in a specified time, before the evening also, or in that particular evening, any other time you start reading, you start your studies, you start your work or any other activities, but in that particular period of time. Whereas at the exact time, at the evening, at the morning, I know. So this is the difference between in the evening and at the evening. At evening it shows particular time, particular part of the day, whereas here part of the day, but not specified that which particular time or which particular moment. Let's see the tips or easy way to remember. Use in for months, years, seasons, long periods. For examples, the leaves change color in autumn. I was born in 2005. He goes jogging in morning. Electricity was invented in the 19th century. Rohan goes to his grandparents' home in June. The next one is before and after. It is easy for you to remember. Before means something is before the time, and after is means something after the time. So I brush my teeth before breakfast, earlier than breakfast. Okay, so before he has completed his breakfast, that before he has completed the brushing. She goes to school after 8 a.m., later than 8 a.m., not before that, after 8 a.m. So it is easy to remember before and after. She finished her homework before a dinner, not before that. Sorry, not after that. Before that, she has completed or she has finished her homework. We went to the park after the rain stopped. So when the rain stopped, then they went to the park. So it is after the action. It shows the after the time. He always stretches before exercise. So here before and then you see after. They watched a movie after lunch. They went to park after dinner. Now the next one is since and for. Many of the students or many of the learners or many of the people may confuse with since and for. And many a time I have observed that many of the children or many of the learners may confuse with these two words, the since and for, and how they will use since and for, and when they will use since and for, somehow they may create a confusion, or they have a confusions and they won't be able to understand that at what time should I use since and at what time should I use for. So remember, since from a point in time, okay, from a point in time is a starting time when something is started. For example, I have lived here since 2010, and whereas for is show the duration of time. I have lived here for 10 years. So 10 years show the durations, whereas 2010 is show the starting point. Let's see the examples. I have lived in the city since 2010. She has been learning English for 2 years. So it shows the durations. Okay, more than 2 years, or from these 2 years, she has been learning English. So that shows the duration of time. And she lived in the city shows that from 2010 she started living in this city. He has worked in the hospital since January. We have waited for 3 hours and we have been friends since childhood. So exact time and durations. So for exact time, when you're talking about exact time, you will use since. Whereas when you're talking about duration of time, you will use for. So it is easy to remember. Particular time, exact time, starting time, use since, duration of time, for 4 years, for 5 years, for 10 years, for 10, 12 years, for 1 year, so for 2 hours, for 1 hour, for 12 hours, for 15 hours, you will use for. The next one is from to and from until. From to, from a point in time, it is starting point. For example, the shop is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, so the duration, you will see the timing, starting time, the shop open or the shop is open, the timing is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And the from and until, from until, duration between 2 points. It shows the duration between 2 points. For example, the movie runs from Monday until Friday. So from Monday till the Friday, the movie runs. Okay, so that shows the 2 points, two duration of points. For examples, the shop is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. School runs from Monday until Friday. She studied from morning to evening. The exhibition continues from 1st to 10th November. We stayed in London from January until March. The next preposition is during. During in the middle of time period or in that time period. So particular time period. I read a book during the holidays. So whatever the time I have given, whatever the time somebody has given me, or whatever the time I got, in that particular time, I have done my activity. So I read a book during the holidays, not in any other days, not any other part of the days, but whatever the holidays I have got, in that particular holidays, I have completed or I read this book. She slept during the class. Okay, so the particular time, okay, the duration of time she has completed the activity. When did she sleep? So she slept during the classes. So for example, you see the tips also. Simultaneously you will read tips also. During is used for a period of time or event, not for duration. I have written two times for here, for not for duration. Many flowers bloom during spring, not in autumn, not in summer, not in winter, or not any other seasons, but the particular during spring only. I fell asleep during the movie. Okay, so that particular time, that the duration of time, in that time she has completed her activity, or she fell asleep. Sorry, he fell asleep. People stayed indoors during the storm. She learned a lot during the workshop. She met her old friends during the festivals. So that during is what is it? Period of time. Okay, period of time or event. Some period of time has given. In that particular period of time you have completed your activity or you are doing your activity. That is called durations. You will use duration with the a sentence with this particular sentences, or in that sentence you will use duration, during for duration. By, the next preposition of time is by. Submit your homework by Monday, not later than Monday, or he will arrive by 7 p.m. before or at 7 p.m. So by it shows what? Deadline. So somebody has given any deadline, or somebody will give you deadline, or if you want to meet that deadline, that you will use by. By means what? At this particular time you have to complete it, or before that you have to complete this particular work. So submit your homework by Monday. What does it mean? Before Monday or exit a particular day on Monday you have to complete your homework. After Monday that won't be possible. So before Monday, on Saturday, on Sunday, or maybe on Monday, but not after the Monday. The same with he will arrive by 7 p.m. maybe before 7 p.m. or exit 7 p.m. but not after the 7 p.m. Let's see the tips over here. By shows a deadline or latest possible time. So any deadline, somebody will give you deadline. You have to meet the deadline. You will use by. Let's see the examples. The report should be submitted by Friday. He promised to return the book by evening. The train will arrive by 6 p.m. All assignments must be finished by next week. She promised to call me by tomorrow. So if you have any difficulty with this preposition of time, feel free to comment us, or you can just DM us on our Instagram account. The links and the Instagram account and YouTube channel both have mentioned here. You please subscribe our YouTube channel and DM us for free worksheets and free materials. If you want free materials and free worksheets, feel free to say hi on our Instagram account and comment hi with which worksheet do you want.